Hello and welcome. Do you wake up with that all too familiar stiffness in your back? Or you've been sitting at your desk all day long and your spine feels it's been compressed? You are not alone. Today's 15-minute spine mobility sequence will have release the tension, improve your posture, and create space in the area where you might feel compressed or restrict. Do you need a yoga block? If you have one, no rush. If not, just use a folded blanket. Let's recant the way your spine is meant to move. Let's begin in a comfortable sitting position. If you're sitting on the floor, challenge your posture. Feel free to sit on the edge of a block or a cushion. Knees bend and feet flat. Find your neutral spine. Feel your sit bone ground down as your spine lengthens up. Arms open to the side. As you inhale, feel the spine growing taller, creating a space between each vertebrae. Now exhale and rotate to your right, allowing your left arm to move with your torso. Notice how twist begins from your deep core rather than just turning your shoulders. This is how we access those small but crucial muscles between the vertebrae. Create small pauses for 3 counts during the exhale, keeping your collarbone aboard and your shoulder relaxed. With each inhale, find a little more high. With each exhale, explore a more rotation, but never forcing. Let's return to the center and rotate to the other side. Many of us store tension in our mid-back from hours hunched over the screen. This movement helps release that pattern and remind your body its neutral mobility potential. The beauty of this twist is how it hydrates the disc between your vertebrae. Think about winding out a sponge. You are bringing fresh blood flow and nutrients to those often neglected areas. Again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, rotate to one side for 3 counts and inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. All the twist is initiated from your obliques. Now let's transition to saw, a beautiful exercise that combines rotation, flexion, and hamstring lengthening all in one fluid movement. Begin by sitting tall with your legs extended in front of you, slightly wider than hip distance. If hamstring flex is a challenge, sit on your block and bend your knees slightly. Maintaining the spinal alignment is our priority. Let's extend the arms out to the side at shoulder height. Create a T position with the body. Find the length through your spine first. As you inhale, rotate your torso to the right. On the exhale, hinge forward from your hip joints, not your waist. Reaching your left hand toward the outside of your right foot, as if your little fingers is serving of your little toe. Your opposite arms reaching back in space, creating in a beautiful diagonal line of energy through your entire body. This spiral action through your spine increases circulations between the vertebrae discs while challenging your core stability. Inhale to sit tall while maintaining your rotation. Imagine someone pulling your hand behind you. Now exhale to unwind back to the center. Let's repeat on the other side. This movement is exceptional for those who spend hours in fixed position. You are simultaneously addressing the spinal rotation, lateral flexion, and forward binding, a comprehensive reset of your entire back. Inhale, rotate to one side. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, and then exhale, engage abdominal, roll back up, and then inhale back to center. Keep alternating on sides, feeling the difference on each side. Now let's explore lateral flexion with the side bends. Begin sitting with both leg bends, right leg on the bottom, left knee facing to the ceiling, toes together. Your right hand supporting you on the floor right under your shoulder. Your left hand can rest gently on your top leg. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Imagine each water breath stacking perfectly at top of necks. At your exhale, lift your hips up and extend your right arm overhead, creating a long, beautiful arch with the right side of your body. Inhale deeply into the side of your ribcage. Exhale, lower the hip down to the mat. Notice how this stretch travels all the way from your hip to your fingertips. We are creating a space between each ribs, addressing those intercostal muscles that can become tight and restrict for your breathing. Let's switch side and creating that magnificent arch with your left arm and side body. This exercise is particularly beneficial for those who carry tensions in their shoulders and neck. By opening the side body, we create a relieving effect that's constantly all the way up to your cervical spine. Let's wake up our spine with a massage and challenge your core stability with rolling like a ball. Begin sitting with your knee bent, feet lifted off the mat. Find your balance on your sit bone. Create a C-curve with your spine. Hold behind your thighs or at the back of your knee, whatever allows you to maintain the spinal curve. Before we roll, just check in with your posture. Your neck is long, your head is gently tucked, your shoulders are relaxed, and your elbows are wide to open your back. Inhale as you roll back to your shoulder blades, not your neck, and exhale as you roll back up to balance. The key is to use your deep core muscle rather than momentum to control the movement. You might gently press your hands into your shin to engage the abdominal when rolling up. This gentle massage along your spine stimulates the circulation to the spine and creating mobility between which vertebrae segments that might have become stuck. It's like hitting the reset button for your spine. The control required to balance at the top engage your deep core stabilizers, the same muscle that support your spine throughout your day. Beautiful work. Before we transition to next movement, just gently take a short break here. Let's come to lying facing down for Swan dive prep, a beautiful exercise to adjust spinal extension, the opposite side of our typical hunch position. Begin by lying on your belly, 4 hands on the mat. Place your hands under your shoulder, elbow hug in toward your body. Before moving, engage your deep core muscles by gently drawing your navel away from the floor. This protects your lower back and ensure that we are strengthening as we extend. As you inhale, press slightly into your hands, sending your heart forward and up while keeping your hips bone connected with mat. Your gaze stay on the floor just ahead of you, not cranking on the neck. This controlled extension primarily targeting on our thoracic spine, the mid-back area that tend to get stuck in flexion from daily activities. We are not looking for the high, we are seeking for articulations and control. Feel the gentle engagement from your spine extensors. Those muscles need strength to counterbalance all the forward bending that we do. Inhale, imagine someone's pulling a string from your head and then your shoulder and falling by your chest. And then exhale, start to lower back down your chest and your shoulder and your head. Inhale to find a bit more length. Exhale to lower with control. Let's repeat the sequence 3 more times, each time finding more awareness through your spine. This movement is transformative for posture and can be elevated for those sense of compression that many feel after prolonged sitting or standing. Let's transition to hands and knees for cat and cow with the start to precise unlock its potentials. First, find your neutral spine, no arch or runs, but in a neutral alignment. Notice that gentle curve from your lower back. As you inhale, move into cow position, allowing your belly to descend as you sit bone and your heart lifted. But there's the key difference in our approach. Initiate this movement from your tailbone and let it ripple sequence through each vertebrae up to your head. On your exhale, reverse the wave. Tuck your tailbone and then hover your belly and run through your mid-back. And finally, your head release. This sequential approach is what makes this so effective for creating mobility between each individual vertebrae. Many approaches rush through this moment, but we are taking our time to really educate the spine, reminding of its inherent capability of articulation. With each repetition, see if you can move even more awareness and intention. Your spine has 24 movable vertebrae. Can you feel each one participating? For those who are dealing with back pain, this gentle articulation helps you rehydrate your spine disc and strengthen the deeper stabilization muscles that support your spine through the day. So follow with your breath. Exhale, get into cow position, and then inhale, filling your lungs, and then exhale, get into cat, and again deep breath in, filling the lungs, the back of your ribs, and then exhale, get into cow again. From this quadruped position, let's explore open chest rotation, a powerful movement to address thoracic mobility and open the front of the body. Begin by bringing your weight slightly into your right hand. Lift your left hand and bring it behind your head, elbow pointing out to the side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, exhale. Rotate your left elbow toward the ceiling, opening your chest and allowing your gaze to follow if it feels good for your neck. Feel how this movement specially targets the mid-back area that often becomes restricted from prolonged sitting and screen time. This rotation helps restore the natural mobility of your thoracic vertebrae and can reduce tensions between your shoulder blades. Inhale to return to center, and let's try threading the needle, the complementary movement to open your upper back in the opposite direction. Inhale to return to center, and let's repeat this sequence on the other side. These movements together create a wonderful balance of mobility through your mid-back, shoulder, and chest, those areas that directly impact the health of your entire spine. Let's melt into child pose, a gentle way to decompress your spine after all our mindful mobility work. From hands and knees, sending your hips back towards your heel. Extend your arms forward to let them reset alongside for your body, which feels more releasing of your shoulder. Take those final moments to turn into the sensation in your body. Notice how differently your spine feels now compared when we begin. If this reset helps you feel better, please like and subscribe for more gentle movement sections. See you soon!